Josh and I are unique because we're very visual, and we like the information we get from books, but sometimes reading through the books can take a little bit more time, and it's still open to interpretation, right? It's just words on a page. I can interpret it a different way from someone else. We knew we wanted to take our knowledge and put it out there in terms of dating and body language and stuff like that, but we just didn't have the correct medium yet until we started looking at some of these iPad and Android tablets out there. We said, hey, this is a great medium to take like pictures, videos, quizzes, so you can get feedback, to really make sure that the person who's reading and interacting in this environment understands body language. They can see what's going on and they can interact with it. So we went from the concept of wanting to write a book, but not write a book.
Well, we knew right off the bat that we're not programmers. There's no way we're going to be able to have two different programming teams. It's just too much work to do Objective-C and create one for the iOS and then also one for Android. So we were looking at different platforms that allowed us to publish to a lot of different technology devices, etc. And we found Corona, we found a couple others, but Corona, what we liked about theirs was it seemed to make use of a lot of our current talent pool, which is ActionScript and JavaScript programmers. So it seemed like it was something that they could jump right into and get started.
Feedback has been awesome on it. We spent a lot of time in making sure that it wasn't just an app. We didn't want it just to be a book. You see other books out there that say they're interactive, where you flip between pages and then like you click a character and it says Dad, Mom. That's not really interactive. We wanted to make sure that we took that experience and it didn't feel like just flipping between pictures. We took small little nuances, like even making sure that picture design elements kind of hung over between pages, so it feels like you're more in an environment.
Well, with this one, we were really needing an in-app, like being able to play video right inside the app and not have to go to a full screen version. And we always kept that in the back of our mind as an issue that we're going to have to face when we get to one of our last chapters in the book. Luckily for us, we started kind of playing around with some new ideas by basically just taking like several frames in PNG and rotating that. And even before we got to this chapter, Corona has already started releasing APIs that allow for video within the app. So it looks like we're not going to have to go that route.
So the biggest issue we found with having such a media-rich product offering is that we had, by the end of production, 1,800 photos and about 2.5–3 hours of video, along with all the other infographics and science studies that we were going to release in this. So organization was a big issue. And what's interesting is right as we needed it, Corona released the ability to kind of support like file structures and stuff like that. There's another time that they released some HTML stuff that we totally needed. We actually started the joke that Corona had our office bugged, and they were just waiting to see what we needed next, and then they released the next fix. And that's actually happening right now, because the next chapter that we're going to release is micro expressions, and it's going to be really awesome. We have this huge test platform that we're doing that's totally unique to this chapter. It's actually even a little bit more advanced than some of the other micro expression trainings out there. So we're like really excited about it, and they just now announced being able to do some of like the video in the screen, some of the stuff that we really needed to make it successful. So they continue to listen to us. So next they're releasing to Mac. I need it on PC, so if anyone's listening, go ahead and release it on PC. We could totally use that.
Right now we're in the Apple Store. We're also in the Amazon Android market, and shortly after we change some file limitations, we will be in the Nook and Kindle stores as well.